Daughter would love to meet you. Nice to meet you. They did it again! The ocean is yours. That's it. Oh. That's the platinum. Star Ocean 1, the first Star Ocean I ever platinumed. And also the easiest one, but still 3 playthroughs. Okay. Let me finish what I was gonna say before I realized I had to play through the entire dungeon again. Thank you, Hawks. Thank you, Hawks. Actually, I should probably. I could have sworn I knocked this guy out. Don't forget who told you to play this game. I won't. I'll give you a shout out. Oh. That was the coolest outpost captured. Or not, you know, because I'm not a cold-blooded fucking murderer. Alright. Okay.
Where's that recording? Should be one left here. That tape? I tossed it already. It's in the trash up top. Get that garbage.
1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck yeah. All right, now let's not go off half-cocked about this. Fucking Christ. Oh! Fuck. Why didn't he just squish her head though?
This isn't the time, Sergeant. What? He's fine, Adams.
Do I have 3 over there? Yeah, I have Far Cry 3. I have 3 for the PS3. What? Oh, hey! We got it! Oh, we got it! Whoa, we got the plant! Oh, 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 fuck! Oh my god! Fucking talking about goddamn Far. Alright, everyone. Oh crap. I forgot the controller. Get far without that. Cook! The cook. They call him the cook because he's always fixing up some rhymes in his kitchen. He's always got something brewing. What's up, Sumo? What's up, Cook? How are you guys doing this lovely Friday? I think it's Saturday for Sumo. He's actually ahead of us. Sumo is able to communicate with us through like this time warp, and he's actually a couple hours ahead of us. We call this phenomena living in Europe.
To spawn further back.
Ah, Resident Evil 4 Night Edition. How you doing, Cook? The Cook. I was about to shout you out, but then I remembered you just made this account recently. I'm sunburned. Been about, I don't know. Been like all goddamn day outside.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
Joshua.
No! We had him!
Yeah, so it's cleanup.
Yes!
So I think first thing I'm gonna do is what we called Meowlody. Meowlody. Like this. And it requires me to go to chapter 4 or 6 and get all 8 music sheets. And so that's what I'm going to do. Oh, damn it. You're right, Sumo. You're right. I just need to make multiple banners. I always forget to do that. You're right. It's definitely confusing. These games both have 9 silver trophies. That's odd. But yeah, so it's good to be back. I've also earned 8 bronze trophies for both of them. That's very interesting. It's good to be back. Oh, I don't have as many trophies as I thought I did. All right, let's offset these a bit. Yeah, we only have. Okay, so we have. We have. Get all the music sheets. Get all the badges. I don't really know what that entails. And we have to scratch at least 1 time in each chapter. I think we could save that for the speed run, maybe. So I think we'll get the badges. We'll get the music. And then I keep forgetting to do this off stream. We have to sleep for an hour. We have to find a place to curl up and fall asleep and not touch the controller for an hour. It's called Productive Day. And it's adorable. What is up? DM? What should I call you? Oh, you're the person that followed me when I was off stream, I think. I'm gonna shout you out. If you're a streamer, we'll all know you are a streamer. You see that right now? You spent an hour chatting shit anyway.
Your record automatically. What? Why?
Oh, I rated a person I want you up.
It wasn't even that bad.
Look, what do you want me not to say? You might be the first person to ever redeem that.
It wasn't even that bad.
What happened exactly?
It wasn't even that bad of a summon.
Hey Franco, you redeemed in real life word ban. So you basically say I can't say a certain word.
I'm confused.
So like I'm playing a game about cats. I can't say cat. I have to say like feline or something like that. Like you basically ban something I can't say. So like I don't know. Something I tend to say a lot. Maybe I think. I say I think a lot. I think this is So anyway, you really think I should call me Killbot, please? Alright. We're going to chapter 6 then. And we're going to get the music sheets for Melody. How you doing, Franco? It's good to see you.
Oh my god!
Working on tonight? Cleanup. So we have to collect all the sheets of music for the one robot. We have to get all the badges. Not sure what that entails. We have to sleep for an hour, and we have to scratch in every chapter. I think I might do a second playthrough, just kind of like casual, not worried about speedrun. And while I'm doing that, I'll do the scratching, and a third playthrough, which it should be pretty easy at that point, with the intent of doing a speed run. Also, by the way, my first play was Far Cry New Dawn. Oh, I have never played a Far Cry. Yeah, I just never have. I've never played a Far Cry. I have like 3 or 4 of them on my shelf right now because I've kind of like, I'll go on Facebook Marketplace and just look at what's cheap, and I got a few Far Cry games for really cheap. In my New Dawn, I didn't care for the villains, but I liked all of the color in the world. Wait, is New Dawn the caveman one? The caveman one looks very interesting because I can't think of any game where you like open world caveman. Little outsider, if you're reading this, it means you are still alive. Excellent. I took some equipment to the bar to take advantage of their antenna. Come meet me there. I've locked the window, but the code open is quite simple. It is a big long thing. New Dawn was a pretty wasteland one. No, it's the expansion of Far Cry 5. You go to Far Cry. Wasn't there a Far Cry where you play as like a caveman or something? I'm not up to date with like my Far Cry. Like I can't tell one from the other. Primal. That one looked kind of interesting, although it probably wasn't very good. I don't know. I never know how I'm gonna react to certain games. Like I'll play a game that a lot of people's like, man, this not that good. I'll be like, no, it's fucking awesome. It's great. I like it. You know, I think it's really good. And then I'll play a game like Red Dead 2, be like, what is this? Crap. I was RE5. My first plat was Black Ops 2. RE5 was almost like my second one. So my first one was Final Fantasy 13. But I would get impatient and I would just kind of like not care to get the platinum for a lot of games. I got pretty close to Resident Evil 5, but I played through on professional difficulty. I played through almost the whole game on professional difficulty, but I didn't complete chapter 2-3. It's the one with El Gigante. I could not beat El Gigante. I tried for like an hour and a half, and I got frustrated and just like quit. Like AI Sheva wasn't working. I did it with Truest Sin. I did it with him on stream, and it was not nearly that difficult. It was like 30 minutes maybe. Yeah, that's the one on the car. It's the one that you can't just use rocket launchers or magnums to get through. Said the guy. What do you mean? Okay. We're gonna go through in order. Oh. There's one in the apartment. Yeah, I don't remember where all these are, so I'm gonna have to figure it out. Left living room, there is a door with metal bars at the bottom. Got it. You said the guy that you rated a bit that I watch. Oh, Truest Sin. Oh, it was Sin. Oh, you're one of Sin's mods. Oh, that's right. No, now I remember. Now I remember. What's the easiest platinum? Trying to think. Maybe SpongeBob. SpongeBob was like a day, maybe, to get it. I don't have any like super easy platinums. I have easier platinums. Yeah, I think probably SpongeBob. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. But that was just fun. Like I wasn't expecting like a super intense challenge from that game. You get the scratches during the speedrun as most aren't out of the way. Badge a little bit tougher. Played some shovelware, but I tend to stay away from that these days. Cat Quest? Oh, yeah, Cat Quest is pretty easy. Cat Quest was a lot of fun. Like, Cat Quest... Oh, wait. I think I need 3 of these things for sheet music. Sly 1 is the easiest platinum I've ever done. I am very close to getting the platinum for Sly 1. I was playing it off stream, and I got to a point where if I went any farther, I would get the platinum. So I stopped. Okay, one of them is in here. Can I not get it? I think you just secretly love cats. Yeah, cats are awesome. What, you don't like cats? What do you got against cats, huh? There it is. The fact that you're a cat in this game is incidental. Like, it doesn't really have that big of an impact on the plot, like, at all. Like, and I like that. Like, the fact that you're a cat doesn't really have any bearing on the story at all. There's a term for that in fiction. I forget what it's called, but it's like this world exists whether you're here or not, and this world was existing. Like, it's really good world building. Like obviously this world was built for this game, you know, but they go a long way into making it feel like this world's a living, breathing thing that exists before you and will exist after.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around,
Class, I wouldn't want
but
one.
I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps
Clementine's
alerting the
apartment
guards.
I think Clementine's apartment's over here. I forget. I'm gonna have to play it like 2 or 3 nights in a row. Is this Clementine's apartment? I want to say it is. Is it? I don't know. Take the pipe that goes left. You will reach a balcony. Jump up there. Can't jump up there. What is this shit? Well, let me up there. There we go. You like the Leon? I think Sumo said I should get back to playing Resident Evil. I haven't played Resident Evil since October timeframe. Speedrun is a tight time, so you kind of need to know where you're headed ahead of time. It's obviously easier in the linear parts. This area in the city can really extend that time. And that's why I feel like playing through it again. You know, Eco had a speed run that was 2 hours, but I think that was a lot more difficult. Like, you couldn't fuck around at all for the Eco speed run. You couldn't fight anything. Like, you had to run away from everything. Like, you just didn't have time to kill anything. All right, after receiving the poncho from Grandma, go and scratch the door by the 2 robots that are sitting near Grandma. Oh, we gotta get the poncho. It doesn't help that the last time I played this game was a week ago. Okay, I need to jump over there. Go. Fun fact, I learned this. I think pausing pauses the total time. Well, that's good. That's good to know. Because you might have just averted a catastrophe. I love how I just kind of look at it. They're just like, oh, fuck. But no, I've been kind of thinking about this game, and I really like it. It's very much like an indie game, kind of. I can jump down that way. I was going to ask a question. Since you have a military background, what do you think of the United States Coast Guard? I have met exactly one person from the Coast Guard, and they seem cool. I think you're being a little melodramatic. Frankie, you remind me of this girl I dated. We like threw cat puns at each other for like, I want to say, multiple years. No, I'm not gonna. Maybe like 30 minutes straight. How do I get the poncho? Fucking hell. I barely remember how to run. Okay. Yeah, hey, Furball, come here. I managed to get a signal. I can't talk to you. I gotta go get Grandma to make me a poncho. For some reason. Alright, Grandma's over here. What's up, Grandma? I do love knitting. So far, I've knitted 478 miles of scarves. It's something to do. Bring me some electric cable. I can make you a poncho. Oh, yeah, the guy sells it. Fucking hell. Okay, so I need to get all 4 cans to get the sheet music. 'Cause- well, I'll just while I'm here, I'll just buy it because fuck it. Just accidentally did it. Okay, well, hey, we're 4 out of 8 already. That's not bad. I piss excellence. What can I say? I accidentally was awesome. No, but so I've only ever met one person from the Coast Guard, and I don't know, they seem cool. So about a month ago, I volunteered to do this thing for JROTC, and they basically, I don't know who it was, but they sent out an email to a couple people in the militaries, just asking people to come by and like judge a JROTC competition. It was like a drill competition, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. And it was a Saturday, and so we showed up like super early wearing uniform, and like all I had to do was just like stand at attention, allow the high school kids to report to me, and just observe them. And I gave them a little grade on my little grade sheet. I sent it up to whoever, and I don't know, just kind of determined, you know, their fates, you know. But during that, there was a few people from the Army. There's 1 or 2 people from the Marine Corps, 1 or 2 people from the Navy, and 1 Coast Guard guy. And he was stationed locally. Locally for me is like the Seattle area. And I'm like, how's the Coast Guard? He said, it's cool. So the Coast Guard is cool. I don't know anything about it. I'm sorry. I'm definitely not the person to ask about the Coast Guard. Okay, so that's 3, right? No? How many do we have? Well, we got 3, but we have 2. So we need 1 more. Here? Okay, where was the 4th one? We got the one on top of the building. Got 2 down here. Where's the 4th one? So luckily you don't need to get all of these in the speed run. I think I did. I got the one that's by the TV. Let's see. There's only 1 that's above street level, right? I think there's only 1 that's above street level. There's 2 above street level? Okay. Yeah, but the more I think about Stray and the more it kind of sits with me, the more I like it. I like how intimate its story is. And I like how it seems like a very small story in a larger world. Kind of like the original Star Wars did. Which one are you talking about near the TV? Was it the one down here? Is this the one you were talking about? Because I got this one. Oh, look at this angry old mean man face. What's up? Oh, hey, it's you. You do look weird and small, but there's something about you. And if I had $1 for every time someone told me that. Then I don't remember where it is. If I was a game designer, I wouldn't put them too close together, so it's probably not that close to that. It wouldn't make any sense to put a soda machine inaccessible area. I See You. Yo, you watched it? Oh man, it's good though, isn't it? It's really good. Yeah, like halfway through the film, you're like, okay, I got it. You know, it plays out like so many horror films, and I mean, I think it doesn't have the best acting in the world, But the fact they decided to like change it up and do something a bit different, I have huge respect for that. I had a really good time. Yeah, I don't know. Who the fuck knows what this last one is? I'm stuck on the thing. Oh, I see. This seems like an absolutely horrible place to put this thing. I don't think I ever found this. I think I might have just reset it. Thank you, Franco. It's the Kashmir Z. It's the Kashmir Z movie club. Next up, you gotta watch. You have two choices. You can watch Mother, not the American film with Javier Bardem, one of my favorite actors. It's a Korean film, came out in 2009, also called Mother. Mother also has a very good twist. Mother has one of the better twists I've ever seen in a movie, and there really is no resolution. It's you think the father's a good guy until you get psyched. Exactly. Okay. So I think we need to get this to continue the story. Wait a minute. We need all this. Oh, did I fuck up? You fucked up. I fucked up. Oh, that's right. You have to get the detergent for this fucking thing. Okay. I think we just paid for a memory. That's actually not what we wanted. That's not what we wanted. It's in here somewhere. Just fucking cat punt it. Alright, where is it? Where is this damn thing? And like a cat vision. There it is. Foreign films I go with Old Boy. Old Boy is such a good. I think I talked about Old Boy before. So I saw Old Boy. I couldn't have been any more than like 21 or 22. Like I was pretty young. And I watched Old Boy, and the whole time I'm like, yo, where is this going? What is going on? Like what the fuck is happening? And then it's all revealed. Like it's all revealed like what the hell is going on and like why this character did what he did. And it's like, oh my god. It's shocking. And it's not needless. Train to Busan? Yeah, Busan was alright. Haven't seen Parasite? I saw Parasite in the theater. Parasite was really good. Parasite was really good. I saw Parasite in the theater. I was dating this I was actually in Korea at the time. I was dating this Korean girl and we went to see Parasite. And we saw it. So we used to go to the movies not every week, but like every so often. So there was this so in the Yongsan train station in Seoul, South Korea, the train station is like inside a mall, and the top floor of like this mall with the train station is a huge theater. And we went there. So what they were doing is they were showing Lord of the Rings, and they were showing like one movie each week, and it was like the extended editions. And after that, we went to theater again to see Parasite, and I don't remember if we ever went back there. But Parasite moves very fast. Like it's a very fast-paced film. And I saw it in a theater with a bunch of Koreans. And I don't know if you've ever been to Korea. When like Koreans watch a movie, they are very animated. They're like, ah! And they're like screaming, and they're like really, really into it, you know? Not like Americans, right? And they'll be like saying stuff. I don't speak Korean that well, so they'll be saying stuff in Korean. I'm like, what are they talking about? And my girl's like, oh, don't worry about it. Just watch the movie. I'm like, we just speak and understand. Basically one. Basically one. I can speak a little bit of a few different languages, but I've never really tried to like become fluent in anything. I just know phrases here and there. Like if I woke up alone in another country, like if I woke up alone in Japan and had to like find my way back home, I could probably do it. But in terms of like having like a in-depth conversation, not.
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right. I don't know why I went back to talk to that guy. We gotta go talk to Grandma. I was enjoying the conversation so much. If you like Korean films, I also recommend I Saw the Devil. I Saw the Devil might be the like most brutal movie I've ever seen in my life. It is just unrelenting. It is in terms of like awfulness, it's just complete. It like one of the things about I Saw the Devil, and it's a theme that's in a lot of Korean films, is that like vengeance and violence, like retribution, doesn't solve anything when you look at it from a social perspective. If you're looking about like the health of a society, vengeance and retribution has no place because people will just keep going back and forth forever. Like it doesn't uh like lend itself to social harmony. So I Saw the Devil was made for a Korean audience. It's it's weird because I Saw the Devil is about revenge. All right, by two men, right? Men that kind of like get back at each other through the course of the film. In so doing, they destroy not only their own lives but the lives of everyone around them. And I think a Korean person watching this is like, this is awful, this is terrible. Like these men are losing everything and gaining nothing really. But an American that watches it is like, fuck yeah, fuck yeah, get that guy, you know? It's interesting, because I watched it with that same girlfriend, right? And she's like, you know, this is a very brutal film about, you know, the cycle of revenge and retribution and stuff like that. And I watched it, I'm like, oh no, I'm all for this guy, man. Fuck that dude. I think you have the poncho in here. Let me in, please. Let me in. Oh yeah, so I learned something today about cats. Apparently, cats meowing is solely to get people to do stuff for them. Cats don't meow when they talk to each other. Only with humans. It's amazing. Let me try it on. Looking good. Man, that's some tight drip right there. What's some of your favorite movies? I've been talking about a lot of my favorite movies. What's some of yours? And I say that to like the whole chat. It's me, we never need anything fixed. Okay, I probably did not need to do that. It's here somewhere. Where are you? There we go. Got him. Okay, I already got that one. On the second floor in the bar. Cool. Okay, let me out, please. Thank you. I gotta play Eco on stream at some point. I always talk about it. I could probably do it in one night. I don't know. How am I going that way? You can beat Eco in less than 2 hours. You kind of have to if you want to get the platinum trophy. But that's pushing it. Other Rings, Hot Fuzz, Gladiator, everything is illuminated. Aliens. Planet 2 of those films have Elijah Wood in them. Everything is illuminated. What's that? I seen that one? – 2005, huh? Oh, I've never heard of this. Yeah, it's based off of Jonathan Drayton Foer. This cat. Who's directed by? Steve Schreiber. What else? What else has he directed? Oh, damn, he's directed a lot. Let's see, movies. Oh, for I'm looking at his credits, and I saw Into the Spider-Verse, and but he's just the voice. He's the voice of Fisk. Come on, what has he directed? Come on, what have you directed? Wikipedia's being weird. Director. That was the only film. That was the only movie he ever directed. That it is Sabretooth. Oh fuck. Oh, it is Sabretooth. I have not seen X-Men Origins Wolverine. Since I saw it in the theater. That was the last time I saw it. Alright, there's a fucking music sheet up here somewhere. What's up, Brenda friends? I'm a cat. Take that. Ah, take that. There it is. Give me that music sheet. I did not know this man directed a film. Ah, poor guy. It's the only film he's directed, so... In the same house where you pick Clementine's notebook? Okay, I guess we gotta go back to Clementine's house. Yeah, whenever X-Men Origins Wolverine came out, like I saw it in the theater, and that's the last time I saw that guy. I think I only ever saw the X-Men films one time. I've only ever seen X-Men 1, 2, and 3 and Origins one time. I've never seen The Wolverine, but I've seen Logan probably like 10 times. I love it. It's one of my favorite. I think it's my favorite superhero film. Logan, very, very good. This is not Clementine's house. This is not my beautiful house. And you might ask yourself, well, why am I a cat? Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again after the money's gone. Once in a lifetime, there is water underground. Same as it ever was. Logan? Yeah, I've only seen that one like once. It was such bad taste that I skipped the Wolverine game. My number 2. Logan's your number 2. What's your number 1? Can I open this up? Kill Bill, Shawshank, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Monsters Inc., Whiplash, Spider-Man 2. Ooh, Whiplash. I like Whiplash. Dark Knight or Batman 89? It fluctuates. Yeah, like when I watch Dark Knight, I'm like, wow, this is like really, really, really fucking good. Like this is a great movie. But when I'm not watching, I'm like, man, that movie ain't that great. In terms of the live action Batmans, I think I like 89 the most. 89 is just so classic, and it works so well. Like, it works so well. And like before 89, most depictions of Batman in popular media were like the fucking Adam West Batman. So like they had balls to put a lot of money behind, you know, a darker, more serious Batman. I have immense respect for Batman 89. I like Batman Returns as well too. It's a really good Christmas movie. I like it. I think of the Nolan films, Dark Knight's probably my favorite. I didn't really care for Dark Knight Rises. I just didn't. It just didn't. And Batman Begins is good, but it takes so long to start, which is odd because it's called Batman Begins. But Dark Knight's really really good. Dark Knight's like action packed from start to finish. It's like watching Temple of Doom. Temple of Doom is my favorite Indiana Jones film because it's constant action and never stops. Pacing be damned. Let's see. Did love Isle of Dogs? Oh, I've never seen that. You saw Proper Animation. Moonrise Kingdom. I saw Moonrise Kingdom. I barely remember it. I barely remember it, honestly. Last Crusade is mine, but Temple of Doom was the first one I saw. So, me and my girlfriend at the time, she had like never seen Indiana Jones film, and I was like, "Oh, you've never seen Indiana Jones film?" And she's like, "Oh, I guess you're gonna say we gotta watch it now." I'm like, "Yeah, of course we gotta watch it now." And she's like, "Okay, I'll watch one with you." She didn't know how many there were. I'm like, "Well, there's only 3. I mean, technically there's 4, but there's 3." And she's like, "Okay, we'll watch one of them." And we watched Raiders. And I want to say by the time Indy meets up with Marion in like the bar, she was like completely invested. She's like, "Okay, what's the next one?" And we watched Temple of Doom, and she was like, "This movie is so intense." Like, if you've never seen Temple of Doom, about an hour into Temple of Doom, the action like starts and it just like never stops. It's like a constant, almost like real time action set piece, like from the time they're observing the ritual to the time they get the stones back to the village. It's just constant action. It never stops. And it's like real time too. There's no breaks. Last Crusade is okay, but Last Crusade was the last one I saw. So I basically saw them in order, like my original viewing in order. And after Temple of Doom, I'm like, man, I love it, but it just cannot hold up to Temple of Doom. I understand I'm kind of in the minority on this. A lot of people don't like Temple of Doom because they think it's like too dark and too gruesome. But it's like, fuck it. Like, I like it. Sue me. All right, what's next? Same alley where Marusk is. Go to the end and turn left. You'll find a safe that contains a hidden one. 1283. We should have 7 right now. And we do have 7. Okay. I like Short Round, and the chick is funny. Yeah, that chick, I think her name is Willie. That's her character's name. That's Steven Spielberg's wife. Like, they met on the set of Temple of Doom, and they got married. Fun fact. Kate Upshaw. Yep, Kate Upshaw. Dr. Jones! Dr. Jones! Is this the alleyway they're talking about? I'm not even gonna lie. I'm literally just like, oh no, this is where you start from. I'm literally looking up where the shit is. Marusk. Who the fuck is Marusk? Are you Marusk? I liked her more in Dreamscape, which is pure 80s cheesy horror. Dreamscape? You say 1980s and I'll at least. I've never seen 1984 film. I've never seen Kate Upshaw in anything else. Ooh, Dennis Quaid. David Patrick Kelly. Christopher Plummer. Max von Sydow. What? How have I not heard of this? The poster looks like fucking Temple of Doom. Oh, Dennis Quaid star. It says stars Dennis Quaid, Max von Sydow, Christopher Plummer, Kate Capshaw. Oh, it's Kate Capshaw, not Upshaw. David Patrick Kelly and Eddie Albert. I don't know who Eddie Albert is, but how I've never heard of this. It's got a decent reviews too. You watch it. Oh, okay. Now, real talk. Where's Marusk? I think Marusk is the guy that plays the music. Sourdough. Hello. Y'all should say hi to Sourdough. She's one of the OGs. Do you read books? I do read books. Is this Marusk? That is Marusk. So lots of things happened since we last spoke. Really? Let's hear it. Okay, if I know the code, but I haven't like looked it up, will it let me in? Oh, yes, it's not one of those fucking games. Okay. We got them all, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I'm a musician, but I don't have any songs. Well... Air. A Teat Valse. Sounds cool. Here, watch that. I feel like Sourdough is typing up a storm right now. Job I reviewed for that I was headhunting for. It was a great offer, so I took it and had placed my 2 weeks in with my current job. Okay, sounds normal so far. Oh yeah, congrats. And hell yeah. Probably beats working night shifts at a coffee place. Oh, thank you for that music. I will practice. You think you can find more? Yeah. Mildly important information. This one is composed by a renowned algorithm. Yeah, I'm getting Zelda Ocarina of Time vibes. The one before that was SpongeBob vibes. Let's meow. Let's meow our appreciation. Oh, thank you for that music. I will practice. Do you think you can find more? Ah, sure. No problem, Sonny Jim. Ballad of the Lonely Robot. Ballad of a Lonely Heart. I think I can play this. Look. Or is Owner of a Lonely Heart. Such a chill game. Look at this thing. Maybe he's ambidextrous. So I think it's implied, if not outright stated, that all of these robots were at one time human. Or they mimic humans. So it's almost like humanity has survived. Are you left-handed, Franco? I'm not. Franco's like, God damn you, Kashmir. We don't have many idols to look up to. I've got Link, and that's it. Is Link in Breath of the Wild left-handed or right-handed? I want to say he's right-handed. That was a big deal. Hang on a sec. Link, Breath of the Wild, left-handed. Since the most recent depiction of Link in Breath of the Wild in its sequel is right-handed. Oh, God. Breath of the Wild's most controversial change, making Link right-handed. Okay, so I was on my last 2 weeks and my job suspended me for policy the company had of taking lunches on time. You don't take it on time, you violate the state of California, a point due to the... I received an email a few days ago stating I had no point having the point. Then got called in the office. Mainly because I had 2 3-point baseball strikes. Get these up. Only 2 is too many, and it was suspended until further notice. Less than 24 hours. I got fired even though I was already on my last 2 weeks. The fuck is that? What? That sounds like some horse shit. That sounds like bullshit. Is it gonna affect your new job? Man, fuck a 2 weeks notice. When they fire you, they're not gonna give you 2 weeks to find a new job. So exactly. Man, 2 weeks notice, that's bullshit. Especially if you already got a job. To my knowledge, it won't. I haven't had a real job for a long time though. I'm in the army. The way you compute tonight. Ooh, baby, give them 1s and 0s. All right, we're gonna rest. Hey, Chalker, what's up? Yeah, Sourdough, good luck. Oh, this sounds like Genie's song from Aladdin. Oh, don't get caught, Chalker. You might get written up like Sourdough did for some bullshit. Hey, you can't be watching Twitch at work, you son of... Hey, make sure you're taking that break on... Seriously, Sourdough, that's bullshit. We'll go through the music. So I think this... Is it 1 hour straight or 1 hour cumulatively? Hang on a second. I'm gonna change my settings. Okay, there's a system setting to like not go into rest mode. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's 1 hour straight. So the achievement, the trophy says sleep for more than 1 hour, but it's not cumulative because all the trophy guys are saying you have to do nothing for 1 hour. So Here's the controller. There it is. Where's where's your new place again, Sourdough? I think you might have told me, but this chair is too easy to just sit back and relax in. I've almost finished one of these. Actually, I do need to hydrate. So the reason why you haven't seen me like almost all of this week is because I have been doing some shooting drills. So I woke up about 4 a.m. on Thursday. I'm gonna see the Winnie the Pooh horror movie next week. Oh, that actually looks really good. I want to see a Mickey Mouse horror film. I want to see a post-apocalyptic Disney film where the Magic Kingdom is like in ruins, and it's inhabited by a bunch of like Mad Max era, like cannibals, and they wear the discarded remains of Disney suit costumes, and like wreak havoc on people's like psyche. I've never played Epic Mickey. I think there's a trophy for it, actually. I think there's a platinum for it. Let's see. I had heard that one of the things that the developers wanted to do is they wanted to have the whole thing take place in a, like, destroyed and, like, bombed out Disney World. And they didn't go for it. The higher-ups didn't go for it. They're like, no, we can't do that. We're very protective of our brand. Epic Mickey 2. Okay, Epic Mickey 2 has a platinum. And it's a fucking 8 out of 10 difficulty? What the fuck? Huh? Epic Mickey 2 is an 8 out of 10? What the fuck? I like a catastrophe? Exactly. I'm still in the Bay Area for now, but I'll probably just stay until I finish the job train and hopefully transfer, don't know where. That game, never played it. Yeah, it's a tough one. What's so tough about it? It's a Mickey Mouse game. You need to prepare for this game. Know that if you want the platinum, then you're going to need a backup device and that you will not be playing this game at all. Rather, you'll be simply following a very careful and very definitive set of instructions. If everything goes off like it should, you will need no more than 2 playthroughs plus a little bit of post-game farming for either cloth or scrap metal to round up the last of the collectibles. But with the game ready to screw you over at literally every turn, I would say plan for another one. And if you don't need it, then that's a bonus. Wow, sounds like a fucking terrible game. Yeah, at least play through the first time just to like have fun and hopefully get a few collectibles.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
I still want to move up north, but this firing put me back to square one. Fuck my life. You want to live in the Washington-Tacoma area? It's beautiful. I imagine it's super expensive living in San Francisco. I remember reading it's one of the most expensive places to live. I remember if it's the first one or the second one or both, it was made by the original Deus Ex people. What the fuck? What? It was? Hang on, who made Deus Ex? Not... Okay, the original. Ion Storm. Ion Storm? That was John Romero. That was the company that John Romero founded when he split off from id. Wait, you fucking Epic Ion Storm made Epic Mickey 2? Hang on a second. Man, microphone, work with me, please. Let's see. Daikatana. Yeah, Daikatana. If you ever never... Daikatana is fucking terrible. Deus Ex, Invisible War. Invisible War is terrible. Thief, Deadly Shadow. Okay, they made the original Thief. Well, they have a group of friends live up north with their kid. And another friend who still works for Amazon. Miss Annoying Terrible. Yeah, so those of you that don't know, maybe 20 miles from me is like one of the biggest Amazon distribution facilities on the planet. So when I order stuff from Amazon, sometimes I get it that day, within like hours. I mean, furthest north, where first one I've been was FF. One in Spokane, another one near Seattle. Yeah, I used to drive past it. So, when I was going to an army course, and when I say going to it, I mean it was like an online course that I was doing. And when we finish up, so it's an online course at home. When I finished up, I just wanted to get out of the house because I'm like sitting in front of my computer for like 8 hours. And so I would go to a park. Well, first I would go get some food, like takeout. I would go to a park and I would sit down like the little picnic table and I would like eat it and I would like read One Piece for like an hour just to like clear my head. And the route I took to get there, I drove past the Amazon distribution center. It's massive. It's huge. Imagine like 5 or 6 Costco's put together. That's like the size of the Amazon distribution. This is me when a cat's sleeping. I'll play anything for you, little friend. We can't stop now. We're like, I think we're only like 10 minutes in. I'm pretty sure we start at 7:51. We'll go until 9 o'clock, which is about an hour from now. Most of the games in the plat pool seem fairly doable. Bro, I gotta take some games out, man. Like White Knight Chronicles. I'm thinking about so I played a little bit of Final Fantasy XIV this past weekend. And people in the chat, you might know, you might be able to sympathize with me, but sometimes you get that MMO itch. You know, sometimes you get that itch, right? And WoW doesn't do it for me anymore, you know? But Final Fantasy XIV does. And I tried it out, and I tried out Red Mage, I tried out, you know, some tanking with Warrior, and I was like, oh, motherfucker, this is so fun. So, I think I might, after One Piece Odyssey, I might move to Final Fantasy XIV on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Which is fine, because the plat pool will keep changing what I play on Thursdays and Fridays. So it's not just going to be Final Fantasy XIV 24/7. And plat what? White Knight Chronicles? You can. You can plat White Knight Chronicles. So, like, White Knight Chronicles is made significantly harder without online support, but it can be done. So I played White Knight Chronicles. I played White Knight Chronicles like for one day, and I'm like, this game seems pretty fun. And then I looked up what I had to do to get the platinum, and I'm like, okay, fuck that. I'd never played it again. Why did I look up its Wikipedia entry? Why the fuck did I do that? You ain't never had a friend like me. Yeah, 8 out of 10. Okay, apparently it's the same difficulty as Epic Mickey. Okay, so there's no online trophies, but online makes everything easier, because with online people, you have 2 people fighting the boss instead of 1. So, imagine soloing, you know. I go look like. Oh, thanks, Jalker. I know we're just sitting here because that's one of the trophies, but hey, it's the ups and downs of trophy hunting. What do you want? Hey, thanks for stopping by, Chuck. Let me give you a shout out as you go. I'm being very rude. I haven't streamed in like 3 or 4 days. Talker comes in almost every stream. He is a streamer as well, and a very good one. Man, I wish I picked a different song. I wish I picked a different song, because we're going to have to listen to this for like an hour. You know what, I think I'm going to mute the game audio, and we're going to play some like lo-fi or something. Okay, we're going to play Final Fantasy relaxing music. Alright, let's do... There we go. Lower the desktop audio a little bit. There we go, it's a little better. I'm exhausted from a grind I'm doing on my current MMO of choice. Yeah, what MMO is that? What MMO is that? So I have, in terms of MMOs, I have experience with Final Fantasy 11, 14, and WoW. But like that's it. I never really got into another MMO. I played Lord of the Rings Online for like 2 days, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. Minecraft MMO called Hypixel Skyblock. I've never heard of that. Let me look it up. A persistent minigame released in the Hypixel network on June 11, 2019. It can be accessed by clicking on the NPC in the prototype lobby. What is this? Yeah, I've never heard of this. I've never played Minecraft. Oh, okay. So players start on a private island, give it quests to teach you how to play. When players go through the portal to the hub, they have many options for leveling skills such as mining, farming, and combat. It sounds a bit like RuneScape. I never played RuneScape, but my friends are constantly trying to get me to play RuneScape. They're like, you should totally play RuneScape. You can scape with it. They always say scaping. It's like, what are you doing this weekend? Oh, I don't think I'm gonna do much. You're like, bullshit, you're gonna be scaping all weekend. I bet you will. You're gonna level up campfiring. Like, trying to get Catacombs level 18. Nearing level 17, but dungeons is a pain to do constantly as soon as you want to do floors 3. Is that like just floors of increasing difficulty? Okay, so it looks like it's just Minecraft, but it's like an MMO, like a structured MMO of Minecraft. Each floor has new mechanics. Mobs has a different boss. 7 hours of catacombs, and they each have a master difficulty. Oh, it sounds like a deep dungeon. More trophies left? Yes. And one of those trophies, the cook, is we have to sleep for an hour. It's called Productive Day. So that's what we're doing right now. I was gonna do it off stream, but I keep forgetting about it. Like, I could just... This isn't music from the game, by the way. This is music I'm playing on a separate YouTube tab. This is Final Fantasy music. No, this is accurate. Yeah, I think it was Sourdough. Sourdough's like, hey, you might as well do it now. 3 silver and 2 gold is 5 trophies. What are you talking about? What are you getting at? The platinum is a trophy too, but you get it by getting the other trophies. Hang on a second. Yeah, there's 5 trophies I haven't earned, but 6 if you count the platinum. But the platinum is dependent on the other trophies. Oh no, yeah, not 4 trophies. No, there's 5 trophies. That's my mistake. I mean, after this, we'll have 4 trophies left. So only new dungeon players play. The players are usually underprepared. Only MMOs I played are WoW, Final Fantasy 11, and Final Fantasy 14. But Final Fantasy 11, I mean, I haven't played every game ever made, but Final Fantasy 11 is probably one of the most brutal and unforgiving games ever played. It is so harsh. It is so like. I'll tell you guys a story about Final Fantasy 11. Let's talk about Final Fantasy 11. Okay, so. I assume everyone here has played an RPG at some point, right? So, what happens in an RPG? You fight enemies, you get experience, you level up, you get better stats, better all that shit, right? Same thing happens in Final Fantasy 11. You level up, or you gain experience by defeating enemies, you level up, and you get better stats. And in Final Fantasy 11, you can also learn additional abilities, learn spells and things, and equip better armor, right? All pretty standard, right? Well, here's the thing. Final Fantasy XI decided to punish players who died. If you die, nothing happens at first, but if you res yourself, and you can only res yourself at certain home points, which could be on the other side of the world, if you res yourself, the game takes away XP from you. Specifically, it takes away 10% of the XP you would need to get to the next level. So let's say you're 20,000 XP away from getting the next level. It would take away 2,000 experience from you. That's 10% of 20,000, right? Well, let's say, for sake of argument, that you only have like 600 XP. Let's say you just leveled and you died. What happens? Does it take away all your XP? Oh, I wish. It takes away 2,000 XP. And if you don't have 2,000 XP, you fucking level down. What fucking game? What game ever made except Final Fantasy XI has level downs? I swear to God, you level down. Now, if you're resurrected by another player, it only takes away like half the XP. But you would still level down in this situation, right? Everybody hates Thorn because it's a boss fight. His main mechanic is to only take damage from a one-use item from a rare ad in his fight. Spirit Bear. Just like the fight, because if you're smart about the fight, and when the fight takes a bit, you can get mage class milestones to get more Kata XP. I don't know what any of that means, I'm sorry. But yeah, there was one time I was a paladin. Paladins are tanks in Final Fantasy XI. They were meant to be the tank before people realized how powerful Ninja is. So I was like level 56, right? And once you level 56, you can buy like new armor. And most of the armor in Final Fantasy XI is not soulbound, so you can like wear stuff and then sell it when you need more stuff, right? So you basically just keep selling your old gear to get back a little bit of money to buy like new gear, right? Because money's hard to come by. Well, I mean, I was like 17 years old. I was an idiot. I didn't know how to get money in MMO. Fucking nobody did. It was like the early 2000s. There's no YouTube or anything to look at. You just had to like look at the market board, see what's selling, and go get it, right? So I bought a piece of armor that had a really good defense and really good like HP plus stats on it. I put it on and I'm feeling great. I have like no money to my name now, but I feel great, right? And I had to sell my old gear to get it. Well, the level down thing I mentioned, right? So a lot of players, once they leveled, would stay in a group to get a little bit of buffer XP. And the buffer XP was the XP that... so if you died, you'd still stay the same level. What you didn't want to do is leave the second you leveled, because if you did and you died, you would go down a level. And people would buy new gear to replace the old gear. And if let's say you were level 56, and you died wearing a level 56 piece of gear and you leveled down, the game would take that gear off and say you couldn't wear it anymore because you weren't level 56. So if you didn't have a lower level piece of gear to wear, you were fucking naked, and there's nothing you could do about it. And that happened to yours truly. I joined a party that was recommended to me by a friend, and we went out to this like desert area, and we had a ranger with us. A ranger is like one of the only, I think it's the only physical ranged attack class in all of Final Fantasy XI. I mean, maybe it's changed in like 20 years, right? So back in the olden days, in the days of like EverQuest and like, you know, Final Fantasy XI and like other games like that, back in the day, you didn't have instanced anything. If you wanted to level, you went out to a fucking zone and you pulled enemies to you, and that's how you fought. So Ranger went out and he comes back. He comes back with 2 enemies. Now, fighting 2 enemies, like there's no AoE in Final Fantasy XI. Maybe there is now. But back in the day, if you fought 2 enemies at the same time, you're as good as dead. Like, enemies were so fucking strong. And parties were 6 people, not 4 or 5, fucking 6. So he brings back 2 people. I used my 2-hour ability. It was called that because you could only use it once every 2 hours. And what it did is it makes you, if you're a paladin, it makes you invincible for 10 seconds, and it makes all enemies attack you for 10 seconds. And I'm just hoping that we can beat one of these guys in 10 seconds, right? Well, 10 seconds comes and goes, and that's it. I use my damage reducing abilities. They don't really work that well. The white mage is healing. The white mage is healing me too much. The enemies attack the white mage, kill the white mage, and now we're fucked. So we died. I leveled down. It removed my equipment. And everyone and their mother is like, fucking tank, why couldn't you handle that? Fucking tank, you garbage tank, blah, blah, blah. Everyone gets... Final Fantasy XI was super salty for a while. Super just, like, toxic, right? The healer was casting AoE spells, and I'm like, hey, healer, why the fuck you casting AoE spells? I'm the only one taking damage. You should just healed me. Now you drew aggro and you fucking died. Great job, right? And, you know, I'm salty, they're salty, everyone's angry. I'm sitting there practically naked because I leveled down, and I'm like, god damn. So I died, had to go back to my home point, which was in the city. So I had to sell what I just bought, get the money back, buy my old gear, equip it, go out and level up another day, and then go back and do the whole thing over again. I was fucking brutal. Thank you for the stretch. Oh, wow. Thank you for that stretch, sourdough. I had a guy with our mining armor dungeon party. Hands holding a pickaxe. He is not in the right area. Anybody got good MMO stories? I don't have too many good MMO stories from Final Fantasy XI or Final Fantasy XIV. I've got tons of good stories from WoW because people are toxic as hell in WoW, and they will talk shit all day, every day, and I love. Motherfuckers will talk shit in WoW in like a leveling dungeon. Motherfuckers will talk shit to you when you're like level 20 and never been into a dungeon before. They'll be like, hey, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Maybe you should look it up before you come in this dungeon. Like, there's no... Oh, man. Killer bot, you gonna let him know what's up? You gonna be like, hey, man, maybe you should go mine somewhere else. This is for big boys only. My go-to when I'm like studying or when I'm just trying to relax and I need some music in the background is relaxing Final Fantasy music. But also F4 because people deconned. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Please explain to me what that means. I don't know what that means. Disconnected? Oh god. I'm used to saying DC'd. I'm reading about Ion Storm. So the video I'm watching is just relaxing Final Fantasy music to study and work to. And it shows like screen grabs from like the games they're from. Some of these pixel remasters look fucking rough. I don't like the maps look rough. Like the actual gameplay and sprites look pretty good, but everything that had to be made for the pixel remasters, like maps and like mini maps like that, was fucking rough.
This is a nightmare!
And this is not a good idea. I'm unreasonably happy right now. We got a healer. How does healing work in Minecraft? Do they cast spells? Do they hit you with a healing pickaxe? Do they just scream at you? Healers can res people, and people never go healer until like floor 7. You're describing the Palace of the Dead in Final Fantasy XIV. The Palace of the Dead's an interesting beast. It's not like a normal dungeon. It's a roguelike. You start at level 1, and as you level up, you can use more and more of your abilities. But healers can't resurrect. Like healers can't resurrect people in dungeons. You can only resurrect by finding items in the dungeon. What is that one? Palace of the Dead is the so I want to say Palace of the Dead was a thing in Heavensward. So the thing about Final Fantasy XIV is like you'll just get a quest for something and be like, okay, whatever, and you think it's just experience, and it'll open up like an entire dungeon, and it's like, oh, okay, I didn't know. And this so the way it works is you do the quest. You talk to this guy, you're like, hey, do you want to go in a deep dungeon? Like, yeah, sure, fine, whatever. And when you go in there, you start at level 1. Your character starts at level 1. Like, let's say you go in as like a Dark Knight, right? Let's say you're like a level 67 Dark Knight and you go in as a Dark Knight. You'll start as a level 1 Dark Knight, but very quickly you'll level up. And the more you level up, the more you'll basically regain access to your abilities. You can even get to a higher level inside the dungeon than you are outside the dungeon. It's very strange. A lot of people do it to kind of try out classes at like higher levels because you level so fast, right? I think there's a cap at level 60 though in certain deep dungeons. Anyway, we got Archer with one of the meta bows. Nice. I played an Archer for a while in Final Fantasy XIV. Archer eventually turns into Bard. You can sing songs and stuff like that. But yeah, with a deep dungeon. So they're randomly generated floors with like random enemies, random hallways. They're going to be on a comparable level of power to you. But if you run into a room and there's like 5 enemies in there and they all attack you at once, you're going to die. you need to like take your time and look in the room, see what's there, and don't just like run in there. That was my first class. As soon as I turned into a Bard, I started to hate my choice. Bard, because Bard gets very... Because you gotta track dots, you gotta track procs, you gotta track your songs, you gotta track your DPS cooldowns, you gotta track your off-global cooldown abilities. It's like a lot of stuff to track. I want to say my Bard's at like 70. It got to a point where I'm like, man, I'm just not having fun having to track all this shit. Like Bard's fine in a dungeon. It's just boring and I am way too squishy. Bard's not bad. But Bard's kind of fun once you like... I think it's called Battle Voice. Once you pop Battle Voice and pop all that other stuff, it can be a lot of fun. My main DPS right now... So I have like a main tank, a main DPS, and a main healer. I kind of like switch between them, depending on what I'm feeling like doing. My main DPS is Dancer, main tank is Warrior, and main healer is White Mage. I disagree. Disagree about what? About Bard being fun? I mean, if you don't find it fun, I can't argue with you, you know? I find it fun. It's just so much to track, and it's like, you know, and on top of that, I gotta pay attention to what the boss is doing, you know? Like, it takes less attention and less focus to be a fucking healer, you know? And healer, you gotta be watching what your allies are doing, you gotta be watching what the boss is doing, you gotta be watching what your MP is doing. Like, I think healers have to know more about the fight than anything. Well, okay, so tanks have to know the fight, but healers have to know the fight and what the raid is doing. DPS have to know what the fight is. They don't... I mean, good DPS know... They'll help the healer out by throwing out shields and throwing out, like DPS buffs and stuff like that. But, like, for the most part, DPS have to know the fight. Tanks have to know the fight. Healers have to know the fight and, like, track what the party's doing, right? Because, like, you'll know a mechanic is coming up where you have to dodge it, right? So you'll dodge it, but two other people didn't dodge it and they're almost dead. What are you going to do? How are you going to heal them? You know what I mean? You throw a regen on them? Do you have to heal them up all the way? What's coming? Like, it gets complicated. You know, like, the fight, but they didn't. So now you have to, like, figure out, okay, what can I spare to heal them? Do I need to heal them? Is it enough to get them to half health? Can I throw a hot on them? Is that going to be good enough? Oh, it's not good enough because the boss does another super attack that's unavoidable afterwards. And anyone who got damaged by that attack is probably going to die unless I heal them up all the way. I was doing what was it? I was doing a dungeon a couple days ago as a warrior, and it was a dungeon I had done before, but only as DPS. Bard's extremely fun on paper, but overworld a nightmare, and I could not progress without grinding. I'd done like 99% of the available quests at that point. I had the opposite problem in Final Fantasy XIV. There's like too many fucking quests. Like, the thing about Final Fantasy XIV, maybe you can filter them out, but like side quests stay on your map, right? So like, there's a lot of side quests around like crystals, right? So if I'm trying to click on a crystal to go there, it's surrounded by like 19 different side quest icons. I'm like, I don't want to do side quests. Like, I prefer to level in dungeons way more than anything else. I'm a big fan of like, I've never really done too much high-end content in Final Fantasy IV. I've never really done Savage or Extreme that often, but I used to raid a lot in WoW, and one of the things that WoW used to be really good at, I mean, I haven't played WoW for like 2 expansions at this point, but one of the things that WoW used to be really good at was, I think it was the Cataclysm and Lich King era, and Mists of Pandaria to some extent. But WoW used to be really good at, like, it used to be really good at being like, look, motherfucker, you gotta know what the hell you're doing before you can go into this raid. Like, you have to do these dungeons, and you have to know what your class is doing in a dungeon before you can even step foot in these raids. One thing I really liked about Cataclysm, I think Cataclysm had the best system. So what Cataclysm did is that once you hit max level, you had access to faction vendors, and every faction vendor at Exalted gave you like basically a piece of raid gear, right? So it would like boost your stats up, that would like give you a fighting chance inside the raid instance. Well, how do you get that gear, right? Well, if you do all the quests, you're going to be around maybe honored, maybe revered, with the individual factions. To get that extra bit of XP, you had to put on a tabard and go into dungeons, heroic dungeons, not normal dungeons. So the only way to get that pre-raid, like that raid gear before you went into the raid instance, was to run 5-mans. And Cataclysm dungeons have this reputation for being pretty difficult. So, like, having the piece of gear was not just like an increase to your stats. Having that piece of gear meant that you ran those hard dungeons and you knew what the fuck you were doing, because everyone had to know what they were doing to get through Cataclysm dungeons early on. So I think Blizzard really fucked up. I didn't like it when WoW was like, hey, this is the gear you got to get before you can go into a raid. You get it by doing dailies. Like, man, dailies don't teach you how to fucking raid. Like, you're gonna have all these people with all this gear that just did dailies, and then they go in the raid and they're like, I don't fucking know what I'm doing. I just did dailies for this gear. I remember the controversy. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. My opinion of MMOs is Final you should not be grinding dungeons on your first class. I don't know when you played Killbot, but if you're following the main story quest, you're gonna outlevel the main story quest pretty fast. Right before Endwalker. So that's not my experience. So I like doing dungeons. I think so. I started a new character recently for the PS4 version. My first character was a marauder or a warrior, whatever. And so I never really had to wait for queue times. And dungeons are really good for getting new gear, which makes everything else easier. Like, I'm not out grinding in the world. So if I did have to grind, I would do the Hunter Log. Hunter Log is pretty good. Also, so there's a trophy on the PS5 version, which I'll eventually go for, that you have to do 1,000 fates. So I would do fates, like if I was on the way to something. Not for the XP, but in my head, I knew that I would have to grind out a bunch of these, and it was just making my inevitable grind easier down the line. So I'd be like level 30 or 35, doing like level 20 quests. In the main quests and most side quests, and I could not kill a single enemy right when I hit Stormblood. So I would always get the Poetics gear. So every expansion, you can use Poetics to get gear. So for like level 50, it's the Ironworks gear, which is item level 130. For Heavensward, once you get 60, you can get the Shire gear, which is 270, I think. Once you hit 70 in Stormblood, you can get the Skaven gear, which is 400. And Shadowbringers, you can get the Crypt Stalker gear, the Crypt Walker gear. I think it's like 530. Something like that. 510, 520. I don't know. I haven't gotten to Shadowbringers yet. But what I would do once I hit max level is I would use my Poetics and I would just buy a weapon. Weapons are by far the best thing to buy if you're basically anything. Well, maybe not a tank, but a healer or a DPS. How loud is this? Not that loud. Yeah, so I have like So I have the opposite problem of you, man. I'm still somewhere in Stormblood, right? But I'm like taking my time. I'm like exploring other content. I'm doing some of the raids. You know, I'm not focusing on the main story that much, which probably should. Over here, but I think I did that. You should play with me. What server are you on? I'm on Exodus. I'm probably going to be playing Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays after One Piece Odyssey. I don't know, we'll see. But, what was I going to say? Yeah, so my warrior, white mage, and dancer. So the warrior is like 82, the white mage is like 85, and the dancer is like 80. And I'm still in Stormblood areas. I had advice from several late game F14 players, and I still could not kill Stormblood enemies. What do you mean, like Stormblood? Do you mean like just like random trash in the Stormblood starting areas? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, I rarely, if ever, go out and just kill enemies and just grind enemies. I almost never do that. Like, my problem's the opposite. I have like too much to do. The first main quest of Stormblood? What is the first main? The original quest of Stormblood, I remember like you just like fucking talking to a bunch of people. Main story quests. Main story quest, Hogwarts Legacy, man, fuck that. No interest in Hogwarts. Where's Heavensward? Not Heavensward. Keep going. Beyond the Great Wall. I remember how fucking long it took to get to the first dungeon in Stormblood. I was dying for a dungeon by the time we got to the Siren Song Sea. I'm like, oh, thank you, God. Nah, you're good. I remember a lot of quests at the beginning of Stormblood just being like, hey, talk to this person, go talk to this person. Like, okay, got it. Yeah, I remember I was like, come on. Like, I couldn't wait to get to the Siren Song Sea. So, I'm one of those fucking losers. So, like, you ever played a game and it'll just be like a reference to something? Like, what's a good example? Okay, so in Final Fantasy XIV, they talk about the nation of Doma. Like, Eugiria's from Doma. Doma is occupied by the Empire. Doma is a city in the Far East. It's where the ninjas come from. You know, Doma. Doma is the name of a city in Final Fantasy VI, where Scion is from. So when they mention, oh, I'm from Doma, I'm like, oh, you mean like the city from Final Fantasy VI, where Scion is from? That's so cool. Or I think it's Cayenne. Where Cayenne is from. That's so cool. Wow. Like, all they did was just call it something from a previous Final Fantasy. Like, it's not the same city. It's very different. They just called it Doma. And I'm like, oh, wow, they called it Doma, you know? And, like, the Makote, the cat girls, they're from a place called Mysidia. Mysidia is the name of the summoner village from Final Fantasy IV. They're not the same thing, obviously. One's a continent and one's like a village, right? But when I heard it, I was like, oh, wow, it's like Final Fantasy IV. It's something I recognize. Like, I'm one of those losers that likes that kind of stuff. Remember a small bit of water and two wasps coming out of nowhere and murdering me? And you were like, fuck that. Oh, this is Final Fantasy VI. This is the intro to Final Fantasy VI. I love me some Final Fantasy, what can I say? Yo, man, that intro to Final Fantasy VI slaps so hard. We have about 24 minutes left, guys. It was a huge quit moment for me. I was already getting ticked off for me hating the bar experience, and I knew I hit my limit. Did you ever try another class? Did you ever try something else besides Bard? It's Celeste's theme. Oh fuck. Celeste is one of my favorite characters in all of Final Fantasy. I love her. That Jerry K guitar is very versatile. What's up, Sumo? I don't know why we're doing this. We're having a productive day. We're sitting watching the cat sleep. I mean, look, he's adorable. Well, the music was getting a bit annoying. I think in some countries it would be a form of torture to listen to this music for an hour straight. So I typed in relaxing Final Fantasy music, and then this is what we got. Some of these comments are pretty good. And not because I knew the fact of bar is not done yet would make my other class just not have enough credit that it deserves from me. Wait, what do you mean? Knew the fact that bar is not done yet would make my other classes just not have enough credit that it deserves from me. Oh, you're saying like, I mean. You know, let me find my character. My character's all over the fucking place. So I tried out Black Mage, got to level 30. I'm like, I don't like it, and I just kind of abandoned it, you know. But okay, how do you search characters? Search. The lodestone. Player search. Hang on. Okay. Do I search? And do I hate the fucking Square Enix website? It like brings me physical pain. Are we actually gonna log in the first try? Yeah, select. There we go. Okay. Is this? Can I link this? No. I need a link. Search profile, see more. Okay, I think we got it. Okay, here's mine. If you watch the stream around summertime, you probably saw me playing this game. There's yeah, so my classes are all over the place. I got a 45 Paladin, an 83 Warrior, level 60 Gunbreaker, 86 White Mage, 59 Astrologian, 69 Bard, 32 Machinist, 81 Dancer. I have no love at all for melee DPS. 39 Black Mage, 8 Arcanist, 50 Red Mage, and a bunch of fucking crafters and gatherers. I'm all over the place, and the class I keep coming back to are Dancer, White Mage, and Warrior. I'm liking Red Mage. Red Mage is pretty cool. Dedicating so much time to Bard, they would heavily bother me if I did not get it max level. I mean, if you're not having a good time, fuck it. Like, if you're enjoying the game, like I got it. You would have to like, you don't have to start all over. There's tons of classes that start at higher levels. Red Mage starts at level 50. So does Samurai. And was that all? Was that all they've been introduced in Stormbolt? Yeah. The only reason why I'm even doing at 18 because it would bother me if I did not check that box off. So, I am not a fan of, like, there's certain classes I just don't like. Like, not really a fan of, what's up, Vest? How's it going, man? We're talking MMOs. Killerbot is like, look, man, I did not care for Bard. I couldn't kill anything. Fuck Final Fantasy 14. Which one's this from? I want to say this is Final Fantasy 9. I am considering Vez returning to Final Fantasy 14. Like, streaming it. I was playing it a bit off stream. And, that's how bad my ASD is. I know I would get mentally stuck on the fact that it's not done yet and make other parts of the game miserable. Then fuck it. Keep playing it, yeah, before stream usually. You're spying on me, Alekin. That's you, right, Alekin? I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some more water. Oh, do you see from my PS? Do you see from my like PS status or something? There was this dude that was like made it on what? Made it on my flight. Wait, you're on a flight right now? Because aside from Bar not being in class for me and the Watts, I really like it 14. Check tomorrow. All right, Sourdough. I'll look forward to it. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. I'm trying to get away from streaming on the weekends to kind of free up the weekends, you know, for me. But I also didn't stream much this week at all, so maybe I'll stream tomorrow. Bye, Sourdough. Have a good flight. Yeah, I think I will stream tomorrow. I guess I just... I enjoy streaming, but I don't want to stream like every day. I want to free up my weekends to have a bit more flexibility in like where I go and what I can do. But at the same time, because of the army, I didn't stream at all. Like basically at all this week. I'm not gonna stream Sunday because I'm going to a Super Bowl party, so I can't do that. Yeah, there was this dude, Alekin. I remember his name because he made me some equipment. Some like level 1 equipment. And whenever you make something, it has like in the equipment like who made it. ASD being autism spectrum disorder. I know. I mean, I'm not. I kind of know what you mean because I'm all about, you know, trophies, completing games, and stuff like that. It doesn't necessarily bother me if I don't finish a game if I'm not having fun. Like at the end of the day, I look at games as a way to have fun and kind of like relax and decompress. And if a game is stressing me out more than it's like relaxing me, it's like, fuck it. Like, I guess it makes me super casual, but oh well. Oh man, Final Fantasy VII. Oh. Hot take. I greatly prefer the original Final Fantasy VII to the remake. Like, there's something like magical about the original FF7. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's nostalgia, maybe it's something, I don't know. Only for games I really want to or really like, and I'm just it's a part I don't like as much. I mean, if you're not like I think you should try out. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but I think you should definitely try out a different. So you only ever played Bard, right? Like you only ever played Bard in Final Fantasy 14. Like you never played anything else. I think you should try something that's not DPS. Dragoon was my first class. So I played a lot back in like 2015, 2016. And I didn't play for like years. I like F7, but I played it last year, so I didn't feel like it was such a masterpiece. I can see how it was for its time, sure. I mean, there's problems with FF7. But there's just something like the music we're hearing right now. Like, there's something like magical about the music and the graphics and the feel of it. And I don't judge it harshly. I don't judge it harshly because of the limitations of it. It gives it this certain kind of charm. It's not the fact that I'm a DPS I don't like Bard, I just don't like Bards in general. What you think you'd like a melee DPS a bit better? I never really fell in love with a DPS. When I played like years ago. So I really like Dancer and I really like Red Mage. And I liked Bard until it became like just too fucking complex. I really like Dancer. Dancer flows really well. Dancer, like, there's not a lot of starts and stops with Dancer. Like, there is an ebb and flow to things, but it plays more like a WoW class, where you have procs and you build up resources and stuff like that. It's not a super strict rotation like Bard is. You ever you ever consider trying out a tank class? So the tanks in Final Fantasy 14 don't really start out that special. Hey! We got it! Hey, we did it! Productive day, we got it! We fucking did it, guys! We sat here for an hour doing nothing. And he's still playing that fucking "you'll never have a friend like me" nonsense. Okay, that was a silver trophy, so we are now 7 of 9. Is that a Star Trek character? I'm confused why there's like 4 different Streamlabs open right now. Anyway. Alright, please stop playing that fucking song, please. Actually, Bar was a class that I felt useless in because Overworld I hit a brick wall and in Dangerous. There's people complain that I was Bard, and I completely see why. And not every class is for everybody. What do you like to do in Final Fantasy 14? Do you like to just deal damage? Do you like to heal? Do you like to tank? Do you like to support? You can find more. Yes. Unreadable sheet music. Not very readable, but I can still try. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some new water. All right. I'm just gonna let it play while I'm gone. Lights. Thank you for that music. I will practice. I guess he did. Can we find more? I can find more. And here's more. Untitled. This tune contains exactly 44 notes. I don't know if you know this. I'm a cat. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I am so happy. Can you find more? After this. After this, we're going to get the badges. Hopefully the badges aren't too difficult. That's a chill tune. Okay, how hard are these badges going to be to get? So apparently we get one badge from this guy. Oh, thank you for that music. I will practice. Find more? One more. Hey, that's the last music sheet. You've done very well, little one. Have this badge as a token of my gratitude. Give me that badge. Music badge. Boom. Boom. Meowity. Motherfucker, we just got 2 silver trophies. Boom. Alright, so for the rest of the stream, we are going to attempt to get all the badges. Which, looks like it might be a pain in the ass. But this isn't the first time we've done a pain in the ass trophy. Let's see, what is this last piece? Cool down. I think I can play this, look. Where is... Oh, I see the music badge on that side. Yeah, some of these badges, I don't know. Okay, so we've only got 2 so far. There are 6. We're taking so long for a response. You're good, man. Don't worry. I ain't going anywhere for at least another hour or so. Guy in the Boston said to focus. I generally don't mind doing anything else as long as I feel like I'm working towards something and I feel useful. I mean, like in combat, like in what kind of classes do you tend to gravitate toward? Fun fact: in Japan, they call city pop new music. Just new music, not new wave, not just new music. Okay, we are done. We need to get to a checkpoint. All right, let's talk to Momo. Maybe he'll force a checkpoint. I prefer Shitty Popu. I mean, a pure healer or a tank DPS hybrid. I think that you would really like White Mage or Warrior. Warrior is overpowered as sin. Warrior is like by far the best dungeon tank. It's so much fun. So warriors have this ability called Raw Intuition. Raw Intuition reduces the damage they take by 10% for 4 seconds. But also for those 4 seconds, every bit of damage they do will heal them. And it's also on a 25-second cooldown, so you can basically use it every 30 seconds. So you're like, okay, so what? Well, in dungeons in Final Fantasy XIV, a lot of times you'll just pull wall to wall. Just pull every little bit of trash you can. And if you're a warrior, let's say they start bringing you down really low health. You pop Raw Intuition, it's basically a full heal. And you don't get healed by a healer at all. Depends on how chaotic boss are. If they're chaotic, I like healer. If you have to do methodical, I like the hybrid. So warriors do a fuck ton of damage. Warriors do so much. Warriors have an ability which decreases the damage they take and makes it so every physical attack is countered for like 100 potency attack from them. And if 10 enemies are hitting them and they attack, then there's 10 counterattacks coming back from the warrior. Warriors also have this amazing ability called Holmgang. So, it's kind of a meme in Final Fantasy XIV that warriors are just too angry to die. So a big part about warriors, they have this like inner beast and this like inner anger that like manifests when they're almost like they're really berserkers. Like they should be called berserkers, not warriors. They should be called berserkers, right? And Holmgang, what happens at Holmgang is you get so angry and so mad you cannot be killed. For 10 seconds, you cannot be damaged below 1 HP. So even if everything in the world is fucking you up, if you pop Holmgang, you will not go below 1 HP. And it's funny because every time I pop it, I almost never pop it, but sometimes you do. And I have this macro that says, local man too angry to die. I need 8 more decent F4 runs, like a Catacombs 18. Just got Catacombs. Nice, man, nice. The White Mage is probably the most pure healer out of all the healers. So White Mage has roughly, I don't know, like 37,000 ways to heal people. It's absolutely insane how much healing power the White Mage has. White Mage also has Holy. So Holy is pretty amazing. So what Holy does is when you press Holy, the White Mage kind of like levitates off the ground and summons this like massive sphere of like white. It's an area of effect attack, but it's centered on where the White Mage is. You can't target enemies with the Holy. You just press it and it makes a thing around you. Which means that if you're going to use it, you have to be like in the middle of the enemies. Like in the middle of the ball of death, right? Because of that, Holy has a really interesting mechanic. It stuns every enemy it touches for 5 seconds. Being exclusively a healer. Oh, I see. I like healers. Healers or tanks in dungeons are a lot of fun because you have a lot of say in how the dungeon's gonna go. Like if you're a decent healer, no one's gonna die. You know, like you can kind of pull out a win. Same thing with a tank, especially if you're a warrior and you can like heal yourself basically the whole game. Yeah, warriors are fucking insane. Warriors have a ton of health, and they have the ability to regain health as well. Like, it's ridiculous. Warriors are by far the best solo content. Like, for going to old raids unsynced, they're by far the best. I think you should give White Mage a try. Well, okay, to be fair, White Mage is kind of shit. Early on. White Mage... Most healers are kind of shit. Until like level 40 or 30. Did I save? I did save. Yeah, I can quit. Okay. We're gonna go to chapter 9. Yeah, White Mage has... So the thing about White Mage that separates from other healers is that if you want to heal, you have to cast a healing spell. There's no like incidental healing, there's no passive healing, there's none of that. If you want to heal, you have to hit the button to heal. That's like almost every other healer can heal in other ways. And almost every other healer can reduce damage taken. The White Mage is like, no, motherfucker, we can heal. Like, I came here to heal and chew bubblegum, and I'm out of gum. White Mage cannot prevent damage in any way. It can only heal. Now, you pair a White Mage with a Scholar, and... shit. Or you... that's Mage, Berserker, Healer, Tank, and Archer. Yeah, a warrior in Final Fantasy 14 is basically a berserker and a tank. I don't know why they didn't just call it berserker. Probably because, you know, get it? I got it. Can I skip this? So now we have to get all 6 badges, and we have 2 so far, and there are, let's see. There is 1 in this chapter, and then there are 3 in the next chapter. Lore, probably. Be right back. I think it's because... Oh, you're playing Mahjong? Would be a shame if someone ruined it. No, I think it's because... Oh, wow, look at that huge trash heap. Jesus. What's over here? Why did I come over here? What's over here? No, I think there's a desire. So Final Fantasy XI did this too. The first classes you could pick from were like the original classes from Final Fantasy 1. Like the classes they decided to use in Final Fantasy 1 are like the classes that like they pretty much have to include in every MMO. Okay, I need to find these goddamn plants. So I get a badge for finding all 3 plants. The yellow, red, and purple plants. I don't know where they are. So let's look at the video. Gray plants. Locations. Give me a 1 minute 43 video. For 1 minute 43 second video, I'll take it. Excuse me. This thing is only 1 minute 43 seconds long, and 20 seconds of it is hawking some kind of giveaway. Come on, man. Tell me where the plants are. Oh, shit. Okay. We gotta jump onto a tree branch somewhere. Okay, where's the tree I can jump on? Come on, straight. Show me the tree I can jump on. I think it's this one. Oh, that music, though. Listen to it. That's one of them. Now we go to the mahjong table. It's a bucket. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Where's the last one? A 15-minute nap, as much as it is playing video games, so I'm just spend some energy to. There you good. I usually stream until 10 o'clock, so I'll be here for about another hour. Might be able to get all these badges. Oh shit, that's where it was. How the fuck do I get back up there? Oh, I see. Hey guys, what's up? Fuck, how do I... Is it over here? I always forget how to climb up this thing. Where's the ramen shop? Well, here's the flower guy. Where's the ramen shop? I think it's down there. We got the ramen shop! Okay, it's down here. This is where the final flower is. It's around here. Boom. I get the fuck back here. Man, my throat is killing me. Guess I haven't talked this much in a while, that's why. My local court's like, what are you doing, man? Alright, I got your flowers. Give me your flowers. I mean, give me your flower badge. Here, take these flowers. Boom, purple plant. Thank you. Can you find the other for me? Yes. Oh, wow. Boom. Found them all. Here, take my badge. Plant badge. You look so good with it. Well, take care now. See ya, friend. Boom. 3 badges down, 3 to go. Fucking hell. Next up is cat badge. We need to go to Midtown. Yep. Like in chapter 2, from a safe in the back of the first shop you find to the right upon entering Midtown, there's a robot with a white coat in front of it. I'm sorry, good lord. Oh, I love how creepy and eerie it is. I love how creepy and eerie this whole game is. How you skip? Good lord, man. And on the sun for 12 hours a day. How's that too? What shop are they talking about? Shop? I think this is it. Okay, how do I get up there? Okay. Go up here, here, and digicode. 8542. Hell yeah! We got a cat badge. And us with our badges, we look so cute. All right. Entering through a barrel window into a police. Bar window into police. The narrow alley to the right of the clothes shop as you face it. Okay, that's the narrow alley. To get to, we have to jump up a bunch of... I jump from here. There? No. Can I jump here? Come on. Jump. Can I jump? Game, you gotta tell me. Where can I jump? Yeah, fuck your flower plot. I'm a cat. Ooh. Ah, here we go. There we go. The barred window. Oh no, we got to go up even further. This is the creepiest looking fucking room I've ever seen. Police badge, gain new item. Yo, get the fuck out of here. This is super creepy. We have one more badge, ladies and gentlemen. One more badge. And all I do is scratch in every chapter. Oh no. We gotta go through everything to get inside the facility. We gotta go do all the optional stuff. I forget what you have to do in this chapter. Put me down, please. Thank you. I don't think so. I don't feel very good right now. I went to the range, like, okay, we went to the range, and for like 14 hours straight, we're like out in the sun. This is my second one of these. I'm about halfway done. Just in the stream alone, I've had like, what? 50 ounces of water. Okay, I forget. What do I have to do? I have to get the vest, and I have to get the... Oh yeah, I have to get rid of these cameras. Yes, I just had a rough last couple of days. I only had like 4 hours sleep last night. Like, it's been kind of a rough week. That's why you haven't seen me, obviously. But I wanted to stream tonight at least. I also don't want to stay up too late, though. Because when I stay up late on the weekends, it kills me for the rest of the week. Like, I think it's a part of being a bit older. I can't even get away with staying up late on the weekends anymore. Because I'll feel it like all weekend or all week. I think I need to go upstairs for the next. I think what we'll do. So we only need one more badge. After that, I think I'll do chapter select. Where is it? There it is. I think I'll do chapter select, and I'll get the scratching out of the way. I want to get to a point where the only thing I have left is the speedrun trophy. That way it'll be just like a lot easier to just focus on that. But yeah, I went to a range. I woke up the first day at like 4 or 5 a.m. because I had to draw weapons. Alright, talk to me, give me something. Yeah, so I drew weapons and went up to the range, and we just did like ready up drills. I mean, we did so many of them. There was about 30 of us, and together the 30 of us fired 60,000 rounds. We do things like you target in front of you, and you take out your pistol from the holster, and you fire, control pair, bang bang, put on safe, put it back in your holster, take it out, put it on fire, bang bang, put on safe, put it back. Do that like 100 times, right? And then you would like mix it up. You would like, okay, you'd have like a 7-round magazine, right? And you would do control pairs. Well, because there's 7 and it's not an even number, you get to a point where you can't do a control pair anymore. So you'd have to do a reload. So you drop the magazine, take out another one, slap it in there, ride the bolt forward, and keep firing. We just like did stuff like that, like variations of that. It was like from 8 o'clock to like 10 o'clock at night, so like 14 hours straight, with maybe like 25 minutes, no, maybe like 45 minutes altogether to like eat and go to the bathroom if we needed to. It was fucking rough out there. Like, you probably can't tell because my face isn't that big, but like I have a sunburn, even though it's like only 40 degrees outside. I don't even know where I'm going. So, and when I finally got home, I had to be back there again at 6 o'clock, so I had 4, maybe 5 hours sleep. So, maybe I shouldn't have streamed tonight, but I missed you guys, and I wanted to stream. Alright. Talk to me, baby. Where's those guys with the boxes? There's the boxes around here somewhere. Am I crazy? I'm crazy, aren't I? Where's the motherfuckers with the box? I never remember the layout of this place. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta go to this bar. go to the back and knock that thing over on this guy. What the fuck? Where is he? Why is he not here now? Let's talk to Clementine first? Oh, whatever. I sort of remember what I have to do. I might only go until 10 o'clock. I'll get this badge, which is taking a while. And then I'll play through the chapters in order, doing the scratches. I know I didn't do a scratch in chapter 1. I'm pretty sure I did scratches in the other chapters, though. So, hopefully it'll pop soon. I skip it? How do you skip? Fuck, not bad. Franco, I don't know if you're here or not, but you said 2 hours is actually not that much time. Okay, maybe that guy will be there now. I'm not entirely sure what triggers that robot to be there. Sometimes he's there and sometimes he isn't. And ran right by the bar. He better be back here. Yeah, see, now he's back there. I guess I have to talk to Clementine first. Oh, how chill these robots are when a cat walks in. Yeah. What? What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, fuck the police. Oh, damn it. I went the wrong way again. I think I am dehydrated. I got a bit of a headache. Alright, where was this guy hiding out? Wasn't there. Further down here. I think it was in this alleyway. Boom! Bomber's jacket. I'm busy, what do you want? Boom. Get this? Boom! Worker helmet and jacket? Already got it. Okay. Alright. Now what exactly do I have to do? Called the Neko badge. I do like how these collectibles are not too bad. Good lord, there's like 3 Asgore. Oh, I see. I'm probably gonna get caught because I'm impatient right now. I just want to get through it. Oh no 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 no! Get in the box! Oh fuck! Get in the box! Oh Jesus! Oh, that was close. Metal Gear Cat. Solid cat. I think with this one, go like this. Turn the door on. This side. Down. Find the crates again. And voila. Oh, come on, block it. Oh, oh! Alright, so these barrels, the keys are to the right. That's why we never came across these keys. There we go. And that's why you had that little little doorway up ahead that's going to lead us back to the original factory worker. Yeah, there's a factory worker that lost these keys. He's trying to find them. Oh, 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 oh. Ah! I don't know how I missed that. Okay, it's over here somewhere. Like, where's this fucking worker, though? There he is! There he is! I lost the keys. Boom! There they are. No way, you found them. Thank you so much. I've been stuck at work for so long. Come have something I can give you in return. Badges! Collect all the badges. I am sorry, guys. I feel like complete shit right now. And I just want to, like, lie down and go to sleep. I know. We don't need no stinking badges. I'm sorry, guys. I know I've only been streaming for like 2.5 hours. I know you haven't seen me for like 4 days, but I feel like shit right now. And you guys probably don't want to listen to me coughing and hacking for another like 30 minutes. So I'm gonna end a bit early. I'm really sorry. And I'm probably gonna go right to bed. It was nice seeing you too, man. Thank you, Vez. I love streaming. I missed you guys. I really I felt bad. Like I felt no, I didn't feel bad because like all these people are dependent. Like I like missed hanging out with you guys. I really did. Flat next time. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I've been trying to move away from streaming on weekends just to like, have weekends kind of free for me. But I think I will stream tomorrow. And I might play through Stray off stream to kind of like refamiliarize myself with it and try to get through. What I don't want to do is like watch a video. It's just like, hey, go here, do this, and I just follow it and I make the speed run that way. I'd rather do it, you know, remembering what I had to do, right? Anyway, I think I need some sleep. Oh, there it is. Oh, it was nice seeing you guys too, man. Now, the real question. Who are we going to raid? There's a lot of people streaming. Mini Wheat. Ooh, Killick. Now let's do Mini Wheat. Mini Wheat. Alright, we're gonna raid Private Mini Wheat. Friend of the show and an awesome streamer. He is playing through God of War 1. God of War 2005. Alright, everybody. I had an awesome time. I will stream tomorrow. I don't know what time. Might be just a normal time. But I think... but yeah, I want to stream tomorrow because I only streamed twice this week. And... I mean, sometimes shit happens. But, yeah. I would definitely like to get the platinum for this. This is a fucking amazing game, and I want to, like, kind of complete it, you know? And, more importantly, see what the next platinum pool is going to be. The next platinum game. Man, I can barely... Maybe I'm more tired than I thought. Anyway, I had an awesome time. I love you guys. Stay safe. Have a good Super Bowl weekend. I will see you later. And now we're going to raid Mini Wheat. Alright, take care, everybody.